Do you wanna
Hi there folks, today I'm excited to introduce one of the best Emma players globally. He's here to give us some insights into the matchups and the thought process that a top tier player goes through. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so I can keep bringing you more awesome content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Hi Crash.
Hello.
So I wanted to take a look at Emma with you, and as far as I see, you're kind of high up there with the ranks. What was your top rank actually?
My top rank currently was last season at Eternity 170. I am a top 30 Emma player, and I prefer playing Emma, and I'm here to explain her to you.
Amazing. How much hours do you have like in between all your accounts? I see you played a lot of Penny as well, but have like 37 hours almost on Emma on this account. But I know you have
On
like
this account,
multiples.
37. On the another account, I have around 20. On my next account after, I would have around, I'd say 17. So around general, like 80, 70, like 70 to 80 hours.
Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with like over 300 hours on characters, and they still can't reach the same level that you're at.
Yeah, a lot of this game revolves around just kind of understanding what's happening at that set moment in time and planning around it. So I would say, generally, with a lot of like people who invest so much hours in, for reference, like I said, Penny, you have to know their matchups, their everything, how to take a fight, how to disengage a fight. It's like there's a whole guide to this.
Emma has been like the new target now after Strange for receiving nerfs and nerfs over the seasons. How do you feel she is like now that season 3 has started?
After the season 3 nerfs, I wouldn't say I really noticed a explicit difference. I would say she's definitely like weaker in her frontline presence because her diamond form lost 5% on that damage reduction. But I would say she is one of the most adaptive tanks to fight flankers, like to kind of poke out shields, to kind of just bully the tank. She's a very like brawly, like anti-dive character that works really well in this entire game.
Yeah, I enjoy playing Emma as well. We'll take a look at your replay that you sent me after this, but I have a little surprise for you. We're gonna be taking a look at this tier list, and I'm gonna just have you like explain to me and to anybody watching what do you feel each matchup is like for Emma, starting like from all the characters, including the Jean Grey, which I got added this season. So starting up
Adam
the list
first?
is Adam, yes.
All right, I would say Adam Warlock is a very like I'd say anti-dive character in like all essence of the word. Soul Bond, his heal, his like burst him. I would say against Emma, he's a very big target of the good old. I'm just gonna shoot you, kill you, and then screw off because he can't fight Emma. Emma's just gonna farm him from charge, grab him, kick him, and then walk away. The only times Adam really has a one up is if he just soul bonds his entire team. So him by himself, it's effectively a skill matchup on who's positioning better, who's away from the other.
Okay, then skill matchup, but how does he stand then within Rescom, for example?
Rescom, him with his team up and Mantis and Star-Lord getting bonus. Star-Lord's ult is one of the key aspects of that entire comp because it's the main source of their damage effectively per team fight. Emma's ultimate, Psionic Seduction, being able to kind of just shut down Galactic Legend, allows like everything kind of just be, all right, Galactic Legend either has to hide or die. He can't really keep poking, he has to keep flipping to dodge it or just leave. So I'd say into Res comp, it's not bad. And again, into Mantis as well with that comp, you kind of just grab, kick, and move on with your day.
Okay, so we put him at skill matchup, basically.
Skill matchup. He, by himself, he cannot win against Emma, but with his team, if he plays correctly, he can.
Okay. Next on the line is probably one of your main targets whenever you have another tank. It's BP.
Good old Black Panther. I would say Black Panther, again, I would, like, again, with Adam, skill matchup. Slightly more, like, I would put him above Adam, because if the Panther is good, he's not getting close to you. He's not stepping a singular foot in your direction. But if the Emma's good and the Panther messes up one dash, he's getting instantly punished. It's a whole, like, back and forth of, oh, am I just going to grab the Panther and just kick his neck into a wall? Or am I just going to watch my entire backline get shredded?
Yeah.
It's a whole game of how do I position myself to make this Panther's life hell?
So is it more, in your opinion, more winnable, losable, or just put it at skill matchup?
I would say winnable. It's very easy to win against a Panther, but at the same time, it's easy to lose against one if like your supports are not paying attention to it.
Okay, I'll put it at winnable. Yeah, because if your supports are not paying attention, that might make it rough for you. And what happens super often, from my experience, supports just don't call it out whenever they get into.
Usually, I'll be the one tracking the BP to make sure he doesn't like get in easily, so I can alert my supports beforehand. But the normal case, he'll generally just be in the back line waiting for us to turn our back. You can peel, but usually by the time you're able to turn and get all the way to him, he's usually out of there or got his kill.
Okay. Black Widow.
Auto W. I do not play this character.
Okay.
Widow, her entire gimmick is she has the like burst from her gun. She now has that Punisher team up and everything, but Emma just kind of presses right click or shift and walks through her.
True.
Even with like the Mantis bonus or the kick, you kind of just shift it, grab her, and punish her for kicking you. It's just a big old game of, all right, what next? What are you gonna do? Melee me?
Yeah. Hulk. How do you feel about him?
Hulk, in my personal opinion, can be a good skill matchup. If the Hulk is good, he's getting out of there before you're even touching him. You can grab him and try to punish him, but Emma by herself cannot knock him out of like monster mode that easily. So it's a game of grab him, calm to your like backline. Hey, I have Hulk. Shoot him, and try to stagger him out. On the other hand, it's much more of a I can beat this character by simply poking him. So you just kind of farm him for charge, put crystal on him, and then when he's low, he jumps out. It's just rinse and repeat. He's an alt battery.
Okay, basically, then I'll put him, I think, at losable because he's an alt battery for you. You can mess around with him, so he's kind of locked out of.
He has to play like a lot safer against Emma than he could. Captain America.
Captain America.
After all the nerfs he's gotten in the past like 3 seasons, I would definitely say it's a losable matchup into Emma. Just grab, kick, knock him away, just throw him around, kick the shield into his head. It's just like,
okay,
well, he can't fight Emma. That shield is doing nothing.
True. Like his damage output is super low on his own. Also, yeah, he can be annoying, but a lot less now with the nerfs that came.
I kind of see Cap as a cockroach, like playing against him. He's just running around point, scurrying around, trying to like smack your supports in the back of the head. You just kick him away, wait for him to do his jump, grab him out of his jump. It's just all the such like against that. It's a whole game of, all right, there's a Cap there. All right, there goes Cap. Oh, hey, Cap's in my backline. Oh, there goes Cap. Realistically, you should not lose against a Cap. If you do, there's probably some other issues in your backline that you should probably pay attention to. But on general like stand like basis, you're not losing against a Cap.
Gotcha. Cloak and Dagger. Everybody's favorite new Mercy.
Cloak and Dagger is an interesting case because Cloak and Dagger is actually the main way you get punished on Emma. Usually Emma's played with Mag Emma Con, so you're just kind of mirroring that up. So she has to watch her Mag or getting grabbed out of her ult. It's rare. I have done it once or twice. But you can grab her on the startup frame of her ult, or you can grab her when she's done zipping around and kick her out of her ult and try to kill her.
Yeah.
The main reason I say she's a very good like punisher for Emma is because her blind, that 25 like damage reduction effectively nullifies your diamond forms, or you just take more damage. So if your shield's shredded and you're caught out, you just get burned by her.
I would say never looked at Dagger like that.
Yeah, no, it's a whole case of she heals a lot. She can out heal some like of your like combo damage, but at the same time, if you get your hands on her, she's dead. I would say it's a skill matchup on if the cloak knows how to play around the enemy tank. And they should be used to it. They have how many mag meteors thrown their way? 3? 100? Strange.
Strange.
I love fighting this character. Strange is just a good old character you can throw your E at, just pick him up, slam him on the ground, throw him into the back, he's just easy to fight. He effectively Emma's gonna be perma charge against a I would actually say the next 2 characters against Groot or Strange because she's just gonna farm walls, throw crystal on them, and if Strange has to like drop his shield for half a second, put it back up to adjust his positioning, you're just gonna get that 25% burst on his HP, and he's just gonna take that through his shield. His shield's gonna be getting shredded while you're shooting the crystal. He can't really get away. And I would say my one favorite thing to do There's many clips of me doing it. Is grabbing a Strange out of ult, just watching him go up, and there goes the Emma.
Oh yeah, that's so beautiful. I've watched you do that like multiple times. So I should place then Strange and Groot into auto W?
I would say losable.
Losable. Okay.
Strange is still viable with Portal. It's not a losable case. He can still burst your like backline with his ult. But if you're watching it, I would say Groot. I would put in skill matchup. A good Groot can
Okay.
fuck you up,
That's true.
but a bad Groot is just 100% charge, and you'll have ult every 7 seconds. The thing with Groot, I would say, is definitely he's a big. Oh, I overstepped. Oh god, there's 3 walls behind me.
Yeah.
He's a big like. Oh yeah, he's just gonna check you if you try to grab him. But if he's alone and you can get a crystal on him, he's just gonna take half his HP in a couple seconds.
Yeah, that's rough. I've played Emma against Groot, and yeah, in my rank, because I played in Diamond and Plat, and now I dropped down to Gold after the reset. He's basically mostly in a charge battery for me.
Yeah, he is a big. You can bully him, but he can bully you if your backline is not able to like effectively help you.
Mm-hmm.
I would say in general, the shield kind of zones off his right click and his like left click a lot. His walls kind of get shredded by Emma at max charge, and they build her charge,
Mm-hmm.
and the crystal kind of just demolishes him.
Okay.
And next
Hawkeye.
up, it looks like Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Ugh. This character was good last season. I haven't seen much of him currently in season 3 already.
I feel
But
like
against
people were very harshly opinionated on the Luna team up, which in end effect was actually not that bad.
it was bad in higher ranks when you just try to walk out of spawn and for no reason a random ice arrow is perfectly lined up to you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big like, oh yeah, he can just do that. Or because the stun used to be what was it, like 1.5 seconds,
Yes.
something like that.
1.5.
So he just stun you across like through a wall and then reposition and just insta kill you. Against Emma, it was that whole team up went through the shield, but if the shield was still up, this was when Emma's shield had 600 HP.
Yeah.
It didn't really bother her.
Yeah.
And the biggest way I found this zone out of Hawkeye is wait for him to push into this team and just kind of left click him. Because he's going to try to back away with his jump, which you can easily track.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, he can shred you pretty easily with his ult or just simply headshotting you. It's just a case of if your shield play is better, you win. I'd say it's a skill matchup because a good Hawkeye is still scary.
That's true.
And now next to the other problem, Hela.
Yes, everybody's problem, everybody's favorite target to buff. She received a new team up ability as well now in the season 3 with the Venom team up. Although I feel like a team up between Venom, basically having a comp focus around Venom and Hela is kind of weird.
It is. I haven't seen much of it. I've only seen the team up once, so I'm not very well versed in this currently.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say Hela as a standalone hurts. I'm sure we've all experienced a Hela across the map she's just throwing it at you. All those swords are flying at your head.
Yes.
I would say she's definitely the biggest case of I can burst Emma down quickly, but if you can catch her out, you kill her.
Yeah, but a good Hela is gonna keep her.
Yeah, her bird on like recharge.
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely winnable. If it's a good Hela, it's gonna suck playing against her because she's gonna kind of space you out. But if it's a bad Hela, you're kind of just gonna walk over her.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say winnable. It just depends on like if the Hela is playing correctly or not. And my least favorite, one of my 2 least favorite characters as tank player, Iron Fist. I would say Iron Fist is unironically, a lot of people might disagree with me, one of Emma's biggest counters. Because he can just kind of ignore your kick. So there's a lovely thing he can do, because after you slam and kick someone, you're technically taken out of the hit stun of the slam. He can block while he's flying towards a wall to get his block off and just beat the living hell out of you. And with that percentage damage, like Wolverine, he's just kind of going to cut you apart. It hurts, but it's definitely more manageable, as I said, than Wolverine. I would say it's winnable. A good Iron Fist, realistically, is just going to poke you and leave.
Yeah.
But he's just annoying to play against in general. But on the off occasions, you can grab him and then fake out his block. You can punish him easily. It's a big game of who's going to press right click first.
Okay.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah.
Unironically, I don't mind playing against this character.
Hmm.
I kind of actually enjoy it because his hitbox is large, and Emma's left click, since that range buff allows you to kind of just poke him out. I would say she has one of the best ways to counter Iron Man's ult, which is simply just by flicking a shield in front of him.
Yeah.
It's easier to just trace an Iron Man because while he's shooting, he's not zigzagging and doing all the like random stuff, say like a character like Torch will do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big case of you can fight him. It's definitely like a simple fight, but you kind of just have to rely on your DPS to poke out a flyer on tank. It
So
should not be
it's
your job.
yeah, it's team dependent.
But
I'll add actually here, basically team
yeah,
dependent.
it's a big case of you can fight him one on one very easily, but you just have to like if he's in the skybox across the map, you kind of have to rely on your DPS to do something.
Mm-hmm. So I'll add him to winnable then.
Yep, Jeff.
Jeff, Jeffy boy,
Yeah, it's Jeff.
it's your baby.
Yeah, it sure is. He is definitely a character that is eh. He's not good at like he can't really easily kidnap an Emma. He can wait out diamond form, but if an Emma's playing against a Jeff, they know they're gonna try to use swallow in their backline.
Mm-hmm.
You simply just go diamond, one punch on him while he's coming out of the circle,
Yeah.
dash, you follow up with two and a kick and you kill him.
Okay.
It's a big case of Jeff is just not good into immovable characters.
Mhm.
Like for reference, like ammo shift.
Thing.
Thing, not really. Thing can actually be eaten, but it's a case of you kind of bully him, put a crystal on him, or just grab him.
Okay.
He can't really stop Emma.
I'll put it into losable then.
Loki, I would say
Or auto W.
losable if you mistime it, but normal cases you're never gonna have a problem with it, Jeff. Loki. Good. I hate this character. Loki is the big case of you can easily farm your like charge off him and just simply follow him around and harass him.
Mm-hmm.
His charge per clone, I believe, is around 10, but it's easy to maintain your charge over them.
Yeah.
And it's the case of Emma, unironically, is one of the fastest way of shredding crystals, which is simply by just left clicking them. The runes can't really live through Emma's base damage, even at zero charge. So when you're tracing a Loki, you just kind of do that. It's either he's forced to patty cake with his other support,
Mm-hmm.
or he just has to use his support ult. It's a big case of a good Loki is really annoying. I'd say team dependent because Loki by himself has like 9 ways away from Emma.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of just have to win the team fight and follow him up after.
Yeah.
Luna. Definitely a character against
Like,
Emma.
yeah.
Emma is.
If nobody dies for like 15
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, then Loki ults, and then it's like 30 seconds of just, alright, I'm waiting. Alright. Oh, it's over? Luna is definitely a character you can combo against when her ult, because her biggest like survivability is her ultimate.
Yes.
You can. So when Luna ults, she gets that 525 HP from the overshields. What you can do if you're running like Emma Mag, which usually you will be,
Mm-hmm.
is punch her away from her, like punch her to the point she's out of her overhealth,
Yeah.
and just hope your Mag hits her. That's the biggest way I found to counter Luna ult. And another thing you can do is it's not recommended. It's not really the best thing. When they use their Luna ult, I like to wait for them to start walking in before I use Psionic Seduction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be able to effectively Luna ult's going to be coming to an end, and my ult's still going. So they're walking towards me. They can't use their ultimates in return.
Mm-hmm.
It just effectively neutralizes the fight, or forces them to full shield and back up.
Okay.
I would say into her, it's kind of just a skill matchup. Okay. A good Luna, realistically, you're going to kill her at the end of the fight. A bad Luna is just kind of getting dove. She's not really your responsibility per se,
mm-hmm.
but she's definitely there.
Magic.
Magic. This character gets rolled over.
True. I think it's like an auto W. I don't enjoy it. Usually when I play Magic, you can farm most tanks, to be honest. But yeah. Emma is a different kind of beast. Emma and Thing are rough. I play a lot of Magic right now since the last guide that I did. And Emma's been a rough matchup for me. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Magic can be grabbed out of her portal on the second frame she exits.
Mm-hmm.
And on her dash, on her like swing dash, it's just so many things can grab her or just kick her away. And her main goal when there's an Emma on the field, never see that Emma or interact with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By themselves, Magic is not winning a fist fight with Emma. Let's be real here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Mag.
just yeah. Mag is unironically I find the easiest tank to bully on Emma.
Okay.
A lot of tanks have that get off me, get out like away from me, or just simply the escape tool.
Mm-hmm.
Mag technically doesn't have that. He has bubble, but there's one thing you can do to a mag. Say he puts his shield up.
Yeah.
You can there's a startup and end animation on that, so you can grab him while he's doing that. He cannot bubble himself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the case of you can like throw him around, pull him into your front line, or throw him into your back line. He's easy to just push around, but in return, usually Mag is played with Emma, so
Yeah.
it's the case of you're just gonna always see a Mag, and the Mag cannot fight an Emma normally, but it can help your Emma
Mm-hmm.
kill her. So
Okay.
I'd say it's a skill matchup.
Okay.
It's a slightly leaning to the Emma, but just like as normal. Bubble play is really good on Mag against Emma if she's grabbing.
Can't you just grab Mag while he has his shield up?
Yep, he cannot put it down quick enough for you to
Yeah.
grab and not get him. Mantis,
Mantis.
definitely a character. I would say right now, with her heal bonus, she's a lot better in team fights.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, as Emma, you can kind of just base damage diamond form, kill her through her ultimate, which is it's Mantis ult.
Yeah.
Hasn't really been good. What I prefer to do against a Mantis is kind of when she gets in anyone's face or she tries poking out, just chase her down with left clicks. Because either she has to use leaves on herself or her team to help her, or just simply the best way to put it, just grab her.
Mm-hmm.
She can't stop you, put you to sleep. You effectively win the fight with her, but normally she's going to be played with an Atom, so she's usually going to have someone with her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the case of it's losable, but due to how Mantis it was last season and all that, not the greatest character.
I'll put it towards losable then.
Moon
Moon Knight.
Knight.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a character.
I
The
think
best
he's
way.
the best noob-oriented character.
Yeah, he's a noob stomper.
Yeah.
He's good with good combos, for some reference, ult, but in general, Moon Knight is just gonna kill the unaware.
Mm-hmm.
You kill Onks, you kill Moon Knight, he can't really do much. He builds ult, he uses ult, he kills nothing. Against Emma, you can when she grabs, he can ult you, but that's just such a big waste because you can get simply healed through the damage.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say in general, Moon Knight just gonna get poked out by an Emma. I would say it's still losable for how the character is, but in general, you're just kind of gonna, hi Moon Knight, oh, and he's dead.
Yeah. Everybody's
Namor.
favorite dive counter.
I would say Namor is unironically one of the better matchups against Emma in general, just simply because if he throws the squids 10 years in the back,
Yeah.
you can't really hit them easily, and they just poke you. So you have to. It's more of a team dependent type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to rely on your DPS to shoot squids, just do something.
But if your team is not doing that, it's basically GG's then.
Yeah, he has good burst damage, but normally Emma's just gonna poke him out, force bubble, and then grab him on his down.
Mm-hmm.
Next up looks like Penny.
Penny, yes.
Penny, good old Parker. Penny is in the same category I put Groot for how high her HP pool is right now. I think it's 925 with her shields.
Yes.
You kind of just put a crystal on her and farm half her HP. But the big thing with it is that she can cut off a lot of chokes to especially with her rocket team, cut up a lot of chokes to Emma.
Yeah.
Because Emma can't just grab into webs, get all the spiders, which are going to go onto her and kill her. So it's a big, I would say, she's somewhere in the middle of all of this, where she can get away with what she wants, but especially with Phoenix being added, I wouldn't say so much right now, because Ness can just be destroyed.
Yeah.
So I would say losable as of current. If it was last season, I would put her in a skill matchup. But for right now, Penny is definitely not the greatest. Not a lot of deployable characters are right now against Phoenix.
Also, Emma is one of the best characters to destroy nests with. At least if you have vision of them.
If you can see them, yes. The nests are surprisingly tanky. They can take a good 5 to 6 seconds to kill in general. Mm-hmm. They do farm you a little bit of charge, but in general, the Penny's gonna have the nest in spots you can't really reach normally.
Yeah.
Psylocke. I would say a good Psylocke hurts, but realistically, on Emma, you're never really going to see a Psylocke in your face. It's usually going to be your backline.
Mm-hmm.
her matchup into Psylocke is simply all right. She goes in, she tries to ult, you go diamond form, and then you grab her out of the middle of the ult after she's done.
Yeah, I
It's
think I
not.
saw you do that yesterday, actually.
Hmm? Yeah, she's not the greatest like Emma, like to play into Emma per se, but she is just a good character all around currently. So I definitely put her in like skill matchup because if the Psylocke can get to your backline is going to be like harassed the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just generally the case. It looks like Punisher next.
Punisher is next, yes.
Well, I would say this is the easiest and most guaranteed way to kill Emma: a shotgun.
True.
I would unironic. I wouldn't say G go next is like terms of where I'd put Punisher, but the character is, I would say, the best into Emma. He has a lot of burst. His ultimate, Emma can't really shield it off easily or get away from it that easy due to like that. You got that 40% like reduction now. It's
Yeah.
not. I think what was it previous, like 60 or 70?
Yes, 70 was the movement speed reduction. Now it's like 40.
And so he kind of just jogs at you and just burns you. You have to rely on your mag to kind of take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, he's just going to poke you and just burn your HP down.
Mm-hmm.
In general, Punisher is a hard character to play against on Emma. Yeah, he's going to sit in the back of the map with turret. If anyone knows me, my favorite line is, "Can someone please shoot the Punisher turret?" It's just generally a case of I have to rely on my team to do most of the work until I get my hands on him.
Yeah.
Until then, he's a big threat. I think he has been for a lot of characters on the field currently, and he still is as of current season 3.
Yeah, currently, like, he is one of the best counters to most of the tanks in the game. And also most of the flyers. Next
up looks
up
like
is Rocket.
Rocket is definitely a character. I classify him in the same way I'd put like Luna. He can definitely like get away from Emma, but in the same case, you're just kind of gonna ignore him most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say this to a lot of people, he's a small target. He skitters around. You're generally not going to be farming charge off him. But I would say the number one thing into him is kind of Emma can burn the what is it called, the amplifier pretty quickly, and just kind of shred like it down and kind of just focus on the team to kill.
Mm-hmm.
I would say in general, as of now, I put it in the same place as Penny. Again, deployables aren't good this season.
Yes.
And especially to Emma, he cannot fight like most any tank and live. Next up is Scar. I don't even have to say it.
Yeah, it's auto W.
I would say high up, Scarlet is just an auto W. You can't play her in like I would say it's Celestial above and get away with most things. You're gonna get punished, you're gonna get grabbed, you're gonna get like stunned out of your ult. Emma is a number one case of the Scarlet's ulting. Grab, kick, knock her away, shield her off. She has 3 different counters to her ult.
Yeah,
and
it's rough playing Scarlet at all recently.
I would put her above Magic, but in the case of you see a Scarlet, it's just you're not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna have a fun game, and you're kind of just gonna play free the entire time. And another thing you can do is you can hypnotize her out of the startup of her ultimate with Psionic Seduction. So while she's like in that like pure chaos when she's screaming that, you have enough time to hypnotize her out of it and it stuns her out of it.
Yeah, I think like out of topic right now, a good buff to Scarlet would be just make her CC immune during that out.
No.
You can still damage her and destroy her.
I would say that, but then you have to account for support ultimates and the glowing bomb in your face that's moving towards you at moderate speeds. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely a character. Most of the time, you're kind of just punishing his mess ups.
Mm-hmm.
A bad Spider-Man, I'm sure everyone who's ever going to see this has seen a bad Spider-Man and a good Spider-Man. The best way I found to like deal with Spider-Man is just kind of wait for their engage on your backline, and when they go for like the amazing kick, like when they grapple onto someone, he goes in a straight line, so you kind of grab him out of that or his uppercut because he's still in animation. So that's what I found the best way to counter him. You grab him out of his ult. He's not generally going to be in your face. He's usually never going to be anywhere near you, for that matter. I would say a good Spider-Man is still annoying. So I put it in, let's say skill matchup.
Skill matchup, okay.
But it's definitely the case of I don't want to be near this character.
Yeah.
Keep me away from this character. Squirrel Girl. Unironically, insane character at the moment. A lot of damage, a lot of burst, a lot of poke, a lot of shield break. She just hurts.
Oh yeah, I agree.
She's not
actually.
like
she's very good this season, and her new team up can be super annoying towards the backline.
Yeah, half the time you can't even see it.
Yeah.
I would say Squirrel Girl is definitely it's winnable. She is one of the best ways to kill tanks in general. Is just kind of just shoot them, stun them with nut, get your refresh, hit them with nut again, stun just she does a lot of damage, and you have to focus out squirrels into Emma directly. She definitely just hurts.
Yeah, I
You
had a
can poke her out and
game.
punish her jump.
I had a game
Good.
like a couple of days ago on Squirrel Girl. The enemy team had a hook which was constantly diving us, and what I did was just spam my right click bound onto the hook. I did not allow the hook to play the game like
Yeah.
throughout all the 3 rounds of domination.
Yep. That's just generally the case of Squirrel Girl. She hurts and just maps like I would say like Clintar, like the long like down mid like maps. She just hurts.
Yeah.
Definitely big way she has over you is kind of just hit you with just the squirrel squirrel stampede, and just kind of if it bounces off a wall like 3 times you just die.
Yeah,
She's a big if you can kill the front line, she's definitely a good punish, but she just hurts in general.
Yeah. Star-Lord.
Next, Star-Lord. I would say one of the only few counters to Star-Lord is Emma, ironically.
How?
You can grab him out of his spin, you can poke him out of his fly. He generally has to waste a lot, and I would say one of the only counters to his ultimate is Emma's ultimate, because he has to either spend all his flips to get out of it, fly around a corner, readjust, and for the Emma to just simply look at him, or he gets hypnotized, flown in, and normally for how high they are, can't get their to their support ult. It's a big case of a good Emma will most of the time bully a Star-Lord, but a good Star-Lord is just gonna try to get away from that Emma ult when it starts. I would say skill matchup because it's a big case of, all right, I'm going to do this, you're going to do this, kind of neutralize each other. Storm. I would say she as of right now she's very losable against. She lost a big part of her kit, which is Johnny's team up, and I would say Emma can kind of just fight Jeff NATO in diamond form. So it's just a big case of Storm is a big slow moving target in the like Iron Man, that you can just kind of left click and kill, and she doesn't have any way to get away from you easily. That's all there really is to Storm. You kind of just left click her. What you can do against Storm's ult is throw your crystal into her ult. So the Psychic Spear will take 25%, which is all of her overhealth, and you kind of burn her from there.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people keep still ignoring the fact that you can actually shoot Storm during her ultimate. I don't know why.
It's a big
lower ranks.
I would say it's kind of like Scarlet. They see the big exclamation point and they're like, "Oh no, I need to get out of this area."
Yeah.
Next up is Thor. Yeah, I don't want to say much.
Boy. I love playing Thor, but
it's an auto W against this character.
They did him dirty because honestly, the disruption that he had, like playing displacement Thor, basically like Wolverine, was fun, and was pretty effective. But now that they basically buffed the Awakening style, gameplay style of Thor, I don't like it. He's basically a buff DPS, nothing.
Yeah,
special.
He doesn't do much. Emma kind of can just tank everything he does, grab him, kick him, push him back. He can't. Apparently, Diamond Form is stronger than Mjolnir. Who would have thought? But that's generally the case with Thor. It's just you can just bully this guy the entire time.
Yeah. Venom.
Venom, as of right now, I would say is pretty strong after seeing him played a few times. He's very tanky. His snare got a lot stronger. He provides that team up for Hela. And it's a big case of you gotta hope when you grab him, your team is shooting him. It's really difficult to sometimes, but you can start off with a kick to push him into a wall to try to grapple out. You can grab him out of the grapple, but most of the times he will most likely get away.
Okay.
So it's a big case. You can punish his dives easily. Emma, I would say, is the biggest get off of my backline type character against him. So it's just the case of you kind of have to look out for him and then use Crystal, use Diamond Form. You have to put a lot of resources into him to kill him. So I would say skill matchup
or team dependent.
I would say team dependent. You can really mess with a Venom to prevent him from killing your backline. So I wouldn't say that because for reference, as I said with Black Panther, if I can't get to my backline, it's just over. Yeah. Normally, the Venom is going to be flying past your face at Mach 6, and you will see every part of it.
Gotcha.
Next up, looks like Bucky. This character used to be a menace. Bucky is a big case of do you really want to pull the Emma? do
It's
you want to
really
bring that
true.
to you? I've had so many Buckies just pull me, and I just pop Diamond Form and punish them. Because Diamond Form will go off before their uppercut will,
Hmm.
so they can't move you, they get stuck against you, and they can't get out. So you kind of just kick, grab, and then punch them into a wall and kick again. It's a big case of, this character hurts, definitely can burst you,
Hmm.
but his main utility being his hook kind of gets messed up because it's like Thing, you can't really pull an Emma easily. She has two ways to deny it.
Hmm.
And another case is, I would say her Emma's ult is really good at stopping Buckies if you're going for resets. Yeah, it's 8 seconds, I believe, on Crack and Impact for it to reset, correct?
Hmm.
So as long as he doesn't get a kill while you're ulting him, he can't ult to like pull it off.
Okay.
So it's I would say skill matchup. Bucky's still pretty strong as of recent, so yeah, I'd say skill matchup. And this character.
Yes. The permaban this season, it seems.
Every tank player you'll ever hear this from despises this character with every sense of its being. I wouldn't, as of last season, I would say it was a skill matchup. You grabbed him, you kicked him, you burned his passive, he screwed off, and then you did it again. This season with
Has
Phoenix
life
team up,
steal. Yeah.
no tank can fight him.
Did you go next?
This is not a yeah, effectively as of this season. If there's a Wolverine even on field against a tank right now, it's just kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yes.
I would say very losable. Not auto W,
Mhm.
but losable.
Okay.
You burn through his overhealth with one crystal. I would say his ultimate gets very screwed over by crystal because you can burn through a good like half of it by the burst.
Yeah.
He still hurts to get hit by, and your backline will definitely feel it. He definitely has that like shift that allows him to kind of negate you from getting charged.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an auto W. It's just if you see him, it's gonna be pretty easy.
Okay.
Invisible Man. This character is a good old game of hide and seek. Emma, realistically, is only going to ever have her hands on Invis if the entire team fights on cart and like weird like portal shenanigans are going on.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, the Invis is going to stay the fuck away. You can punish unsuspecting tanks easily with push.
Yeah.
There's some maps you can do that, but normally the case is you're never going to see an Invis. I know, ironic, but the case I would say skill matchup. It's the same way I like view Luna, as in she's just there.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna really interact with her much, but she's there. You could definitely ult her out of her ultimate, but normally that doesn't work for how big the radius is.
As far as I know, also a fully charged Emma can still melt the invis inside her ult.
No.
No?
No. You can do enough damage to hurt her for someone else to help you shoot her to kill her. But normally, you would have to get a full crystal grab and break the crystal while punching her to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And with Invis, with her jump and everything, it's just feasibly not really. You can like help your mag meteor her or like someone to insta kill her, or you hypnotize her and wait for your teammates to kill her. But normally, the case is it's not really going to happen.
Gotcha.
Thing. Wow, this character got buffed. Thing as of season 3, I would say it's definitely in a very strong place. I would say he's more team dependent to deal with at the moment. He's not bad. He's actually decent at taking out flyers. And I would say you kind of just throw crystal on him. It's the same concept with like Penny or Strange. You go throw crystal on, build charge, shoot the enemy backline. But now that he can like get out and in, he's much more of a, like I would say, a threat to your entire team. So you kind of have to grab him and then hope your team shoots him because you can't kick him, so you lose out a lot of that damage.
Also,
so that's just generally the thing.
What I did, I when I tried out Thing, was actually after I went into the enemy backline, they had an Emma. She tried to grab me, but what I did is basically lunged up, hit my shot, and then directly shifted out to get out because you can't grab me.
I would say Thing can easily displace Emma with Earthbound, but normally you're just going to be farming charge off him and hoping to God your DPS will burst him with you. And next up is my least favorite character in the game, Johnny Storm.
Yes.
This character is the definition of I'm not playing the game with you, I'm just throwing rocks at your window. Johnny Storm, you will realistically, you'll poke and never kill. Because when Johnny's on field, he usually has either Invis for the team up, or he has an Ultron to just heal him.
Yeah.
So it's the case of he's sitting behind a shield, a drone, and his own passive from Invis. So you're just like, all right, you want to come down? You can definitely hypnotize him, but Normally, he can just kind of use his F to get out and slam. It's the case of I would say it's very team dependent. Not a GG's go next, but it's just so team dependent on
Like,
killing this guy.
I'll put him
You
right
need like
here, up here.
I would say put him at the top. He is
Yeah.
so annoying to deal with on any tank. I mean, now that thing's a thing, I would say definitely kind of do that. But oh, I hate flying characters. Next up looks like Emma.
Emma. So this
Yeah.
can't be anything else but a skill matchup.
A good Emma, I would say the best way to punish an Emma is definitely just waiting. Do not be the first one to grab. Or if like she grabs someone else, you throw a crystal on her, you burst her with the crystal, you wait for her diamond to run out, and then you use your diamond a couple seconds after to grab and kick. It's a case of who uses what resources and how you're building your charge, how your shield play is, how your crystal play is, where you're positioning yourself. It's just the biggest skill matchup she'll have.
Okay.
Ultron. Yeah, it's Ultron. I put him in the same way I put Iron Man. He's just kind of there. He can be good with his flying counterparts.
Team dependent.
I would say, yeah, it's Ultron. You can definitely kill. He's a lot slower moving, but due to his synergy with flyers like Johnny, Iron Man, and all that, very annoying to get to, and he'll usually only be played with said flyers. That's about it for Ultron. You kind of just shoot him.
Okay. And last up is the newest character, Jean, Phoenix.
Phoenix, I would say, is definitely a case of you can get to her, but you can never kill her easily. You can definitely burst her down with your left click, but normally if you grab her, you only have a second to kick her, which is not enough time to do a combo for her to just kind of dash backwards and get out. And I would say with Jean's current burst and her stun on her right click, she actually is a pretty good counter against you.
Okay.
Granted, this is the start of season 3, so I don't know what more is going to be made for her. But I would say I put her in the same tier as I would say honestly kind of. You have the bad Jean, you lose. You have the good Jean, you win. I would say very team dependent on who's playing better. I wouldn't say it's a case of, oh God, can my team please do something, or we're not doing anything.
Gotcha. Okay, now take a look of everything we have. Do you want to move anything around?
I would say, personally, it looks good. A lot of these characters are really good into Emma as of, and the ones I have at the bottom are really bad into Emma. So it's a case of, if you can shred a tank, you shred a tank. If you can't, you die. And if you're a diver, go cry in a corner.
Now that you have reflected over all the characters, is that gonna influence basically how you go about? You know how reflection sometimes makes you think about the decisions you've been making, and will that kind of help you now as well?
I would say this has definitely been my mindset for a while, because I've been seeing the same 4 characters, which have been tank busters most of the game I've played. Usually you can grab a lot of these characters out of what they're doing, but normally it's just oh, I see that character, I'll try to help my team take him out, but normally I can say Punisher, if I can get to a Punisher in his face, I can do something, but his shotgun still can burst me equally as quick. And Wolverine is Wolverine as of current. Jesus Christ, why did they buff that? But yeah, now with his lifesteal, you can't fight that character.
Yeah, it's rough.
I would definitely put Wolverine at the top of the list, because just tank buster, lifesteal, grab, kidnap.
Let me move them around.
That's what I would say in the end. It's just the influence of these characters. You kind of just have to know what to do in the situation you see them.
Okay, then let's move on from the tier list to the replay that you sent me. So, looking at the stats, first of all, you have the most damage out of both teams right here. As far as seeing, not as much damage blocked as the other team's tank or your mag. You have the most final hits in the entire game. And your magic was going kind of hard as well.
Yep. This is what I like to call this was my first game of the season that I got. And as you can tell, it's a pretty stacked lobby with Kelly, Hogs, Noko. It's just a giant lobby of just big names. And I would say it's one of my better performances on Emma. I wouldn't say my best, but I genuinely had a field day with this game.
Let's check it out then. Going forward. They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
The bans were. This was the first game of the season for most of us, so we were just kind of seeing it out. So we banned Thing and Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
We banned Wolverine for obvious reason. This map sucks playing against him. So and Thing is simply because one of our teammates asked for Thing to be banned, so you're just like, all right.
So
And no
definitely
one.
looking at the bans, compared to the tier list that we made,
Hmm?
Wolverine is a good ban. You should be happy about Punisher as well. Thing, as you said, is now pretty strong, and Psylocke is an overall good character. So
Yeah, it's just a case of they're there, they're not there anymore. So
Four,
so being on this map sucks so bad for every character in the game because it's just a giant frontline choke point into a backline that's basically impenetrable. What I like to do, as you see, I threw shield out here early, so it prevents anything like that. That invis bubble that came across got blocked. I
yeah,
don't know if you saw it back
yeah.
there. I blocked that so the damage doesn't like help her tick her ult up. So she only has 4%, so that's what I want to do. I'm building ult currently off the charge from that Emma just shooting in. I'm gonna throw Crystal in here and just build my ult off this and help burst. So what
Regarding,
I'm doing right,
sorry, regarding Crystal, do you just do it off cooldown?
yes, it's 6 seconds, it's 25%, it's just kind of a free cooldown. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm making space for my magic who's currently in there fighting support to benefit off. So she got the kill while their tanks were distracted. So I'm gonna walk in and just kill everything. Walk into the corner, beat them in the corner, punch, and it was just chase me.
double KO.
Nice.
Generally, Emma is one of the most adaptive tanks at making space here.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, I think I was talking here, but I did not put my shield down. Normally, you just want to have your shield off your, off the field when it's like mid-fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think right here we just knew there was gonna be a fight, so I think my shield goes down in a few seconds here. I think I'll realize it in a few seconds.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mind crush.
All right, through Crystal, got the Emma getting the charge. Green, it goes down instantly. I shoot Loki for more charge.
Yeah, so my opinion on Crystal is basically you have an E that makes somebody stand still for you and take burst damage at the end.
Yes and no. I view it as an extension of how I'm gonna my primary fire is hitting them.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm doing is I'm throwing E to line myself up against them. You can see here, I'll probably do it. Is I'll throw a shield to guard mine for Crystal, and if that connects, you see how that Emma's shooting me and trying to connect with the shoot me through it. It's the best way to build her charge quickly and easily.
Mm-hmm. Basically, get double the damage.
Correct. So right here, we know they're on the back. They're on the back foot. We're kind of just pushing this up. I'm targeting out their mag and cloak to see if I can burst them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I see that they start shooting my crystal, so I go diamond form for the damage reduction, and I try to grab her out of it. She uses diamond. This is the lovely case of Emma 1v1s where you're just going to play each other.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the Ultron almost got off, but you see, Johnny, I use that to hit, and I try to poke out the Ultron for extra damage, hoping my team would shoot him, but no. So our cloak died here. What I'm gonna try to do is try to poke out the what's it called? The Ultron. I got grabbed here, but I used my diamond to counter the grab.
Mm-hmm.
So she won't be able to kick me here, and I take reduced damage, and her diamond form ended. So I kick her into my team into the ult. Right here, they're using their psionic seduction to push us back, so I'm kind of mostly dead here. They're probably going to try to close with that. If she gets nope, she got away. So I'm going to use Crystal to burn mag. He pushed me away and canceled my Crystal out of its range. They use theirs, so this is just trading ults here.
Yeah.
This is what they call the Marvel Rivals effect of how many fights can we go through. I grab Ultron to see if I can kick him out, he dashes forward. So it's the case of, wow, nothing's happening, they're using resources, what if we just leave?
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
I'm just trying to poke out a little for my ult here, because we're still in the fight itself. I do not believe this is when we won the fight. We forced a lot of cooldown though. I killed Green.
Careful, Ty.
Mag used Bubble, so I'm going to capitalize that with my ult. So now they can't easily ult, and I'm pressuring this. I hypnotize someone behind there.
Yeah.
Ultron gets one and dies. I kick Mag, grab him.
Behind you.
They get their ult off.
Forgot how dangerous.
So this is just another case of, wow, another support ult.
Mental.
How often do you come across, for example, do you just try to push people off so you can get like some minor distance on the card when you're super close like this? Like they step off for a second.
Here, so they have the cap here. I cannot push the cart until I full cap it. If I had the cap, I would be more telling my team to wait on cart, and I'd be kicking them away from door so we can get the full cap.
Gotcha.
It's you can kind of reposition a lot of things. Generally, it's not going to happen. Yeah, poke gets out. I trust my team to follow up on that. I poke Mag, kill clone, 4 screens, and kick Emma, grab. It's just a case of you want to hurt her and try to burn her down. Now she used ult, but Mag's not alive, so you see I did. She grabbed, so I crystalled her.
Yeah, you hear also
she
they're
put-
opening the portal.
Yep. Against Emma, the biggest way to counter is wait for grab crystal. Johnny, I believe, gets out here because that character's just going to get away from me and go to the skybox.
Yeah,
This
he's already
is Emma's best choke. You have a kick to knock him off. You can throw him around. It's so much fun. I don't remember what I was doing at the typing.
I suppose that helped.
All right, here I'm just going to poke down main because I have no charge or shield. My bag's on the front line for me, so I'm just using that. I'm swinging this ultimate to kind of displace. Emma uses her entire grab on it. I force cloak ult. I try to kick cloak out of it. She got bubble.
You tried to kick her off the map there, I think.
Yep. That mag was good in response. I turned the shield to their Emma ult. Emma shield can kind of full counter her own ult, unironically. So here we're just disengaging. I believe I die here because they follow in on us. They're just like stupid. Probably the latter half. No, I tried to see if anything was fun. So we used blind here. I used this shield to prevent us from poking us on the corner because that mag can still poke inward. I know mag is going to be approaching ult or it has ult. I'm just going to punch, kick here. I tried to dash over them and kick off, but it didn't work because I got body blocked. I die here because they shield me off. That's the case of getting a little greedy. I thought we'd walk forward, but apparently we're being held back.
Pulse! You are on
They,
triple
but we're
support right now.
Yep, and they just use a support ult early here, so we kind of have the next fight free.
Emma Frost never surrenders.
This is the case of my Jeff just jumped off the map with 2, so now we're going to be even in a second. So I'm going to shield off my mag to help him and burn on the Emma.
You think I'm afraid of being hurt?
Oh, yeah, almost died there, by the way. Careful of the pit.
Yeah, what's your target priority now?
So you're actually going to see it here. I see mag half like full HP. I'm going to go after an Iron Man. They backed up. I crystal Johnny. Johnny backs up. Cloak goes around the corner. I'm not going to commit to it because they can just collapse on me. Yep. So Emma has to go forward. I crystal her. She takes all that burst. I punch it. Then we get the last burn damage. I grab Loki, kick him out. Just snap.
Yeah.
I know that's fake. Don't worry. I'm not that dumb. So helping burn Emma. And they use their cloak. I believe Thea's done here. Nope, it gets knocked out of it a little bit. So I shield off Iron Man and start shooting him. I believe I do die Iron Man. So I hypnotize him, get 2. 3. I try to burn Loki out.
I believe you got the mag as well, so 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to see the William Dafoe look up me?
Yeah.
I burn mag with the crystal combo. They have another one, by the way. Yep, here it comes. I try to shield it off. Oh yeah, we use our portal here for some reason. So I'm gonna kind of just try to poke out the front line to keep my charge. Hey, look, Iron Man ult. I have no shield. It's regenning.
Now, that's genuinely the Willem Dafoe meme right now.
Yeah, I had no shield. It was regenning and still going up before timer ran out, so couldn't do much there.
Yeah.
Or
You
Jeff
can't be rid of me so easily, I'm afraid.
So I know they're gonna have mag ult coming up here, so I'm gonna try to play for that. One thing you can do is kind of just what I like to call, I'm going to rescue the support from getting dove here. So what I like to do is try to put your shield inside the mag ult when he's going. You can kind of just slice the ult in 2 when he throws it. But normally, you're not. It's hard to do. I've done it once or twice, but on the case you do, it does save your team. So I'm going to play a little more quickly here. Just shield up our mag so he has his free shield. I'm going to grab mag from toes here. I kick him away, so he's displaced. He used bubble. He has to waste all of his shield. I crystal him, now pop.
And he's dead.
Yep. So now I'm going to look at Cloak. Cloak vanished. I looked up for the ulting Johnny. I ignored that because I realized I can't kill him ulting Johnny. So I'm just going to focus Emma, shield that off, and then walk on their back line. I missed the dash there, but it's Johnny. Hate that character.
3,
Make them safe.
And on
Maybe I can do
defense,
both.
I believe this game goes to
30 seconds before you attack.
But
Get ready.
this is what I like to call the how far can I hold up without getting fully punished. This map is big for getting a pick in this like little choke point here and just following up like the kills.
Mhm.
So you kill someone here and you just chase them down the stairs in the back.
So-
So it's a big case of Emma can run up and shield herself off and kill with your team following. But if they get a kill, you kind of just collapse and we're
What I've
and with how our
noticed,
comp
in higher elos, people tend to hold here where you're at.
correct. So
In
what
lower
I
elos,
hold there
people hold here.
you can do either. I prefer holding in castle in case of like a flanker getting in my backline.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like this choke for is Emma's dash is long enough to get on the top bridge or get on like to the corner, just kick people inwards.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the general like you can just kind of flex going up, down. You can go to the side. It's just easier to be in. So here we see they're playing Groot.
Yeah.
I need to remember not to be greedy here because this map and this choke against a. But if you want to go back to my perspective, I'll show you what happens when you fight Groot. And so I'm just gonna poke Emma because she's in my face currently. We get a kill, so here it comes. This is what I like to call shoot the wall and fucking save us, team.
They got behind you.
So I believe we're still fine here for the time being. I think I get grabbed. No, I grabbed the fucking. Kick that in, get that, kill Groot, hopefully. Die, please. Nope, I got bursted.
Yeah, it's rough. Playing against Groot, getting walled off can be super rough because you get noted instantly.
We have Hella, we're teleporting here.
A shortcut through space.
Wasn't really worth the time and effort. I need to get the fuck up.
Take a look.
Jeff. This Jeff wasn't even bad. Yeah, Emma just kind of. Yeah,
How Emma counters Strange, basically.
I got blinded. I just got kicked, grabbed, dead. Generally on tank, you just want to be the. If you're the first one dead, you're portal bitch.
It seems we have company.
Should be for all roles, but
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. No matter if you're a DPS, the only excuse is if you're support and being close to ult, you should switch to Strange.
normally if both tanks die at the same time, it's the person with the less charge. But yeah, that's generally the case. Please switch to strange portal back. So we know they're holding choke here. They're just gonna play 3 tanks into this. They're gonna hurt really bad into our comp.
Mental domination.
I mean, they were on 3 tanks. They're just gonna play like up in our face with tanks. So I'm just gonna throw Crystal like Groot and kind of just farm off him. Because I know he can't like full wall me off if my team's right there. See, he grabbed me, I just go in with that, grab Groot so he can't ult, and we get ult off and I kick him in. I burnt Luna shields with that also, so Luna couldn't survive the Magnet here.
I suppose.
Granted, I don't think anyone could tell what's happening in that cluster, but
I doubt any hell will be able
my bum magic reminds me of a certain somebody. The bum magic dies there.
I think we both know
Suppose that
that there.
helped.
Nah, coincidence. So I have ult here. See, I farm Crystal, I shoot through at the Groot, and I get that charge. Bucky tries ult like grabbing me, so he's stuck out of his ult. He can't stop me. So we use Jeffel. I use this to swing. So I'm doing this to prevent the enemy team from getting value with their ultimates. So yep, just clean up crew, ammo grabbed, I do that, she's dead.
Oh, did I break you?
I'll be completely honest, I had no idea up until recently that Emma's left click goes through the crystal and can still damage.
Yep, easiest way to build charge on her and do a lot of burst. Right here, if you notice, we have magic ult, so we're going to try to open magic ult and play to build out our mag's ult for the cloak ult. Say ult 3 times fast, but right here, I'm low charge. I'm just going to throw crystal and keep poking down main, and whenever I like kite a corner, I'm just going to shield my crystal off and back up from where it bursts and throw my crystal off. He got me with that. I tried kicking him away. I'm just going to try to kill Bucky, to be real with you. And I showed my crystal off, so I don't take extra. There's nothing I really farm for charge here. We told her Hella to go up and kill, but she waited. Yeah, but their entire team's back, so I didn't want to full commit on their Emma. So see, they put their shield too far. I just burned crystal through it, get 28 charge, just trying to sit there. Yep, he did the thing again. So I forced Hella ult here. So this is the case of, yep, I got greedy. That's the Emma matchup.
Exactly. Whoever uses basically diamond first loses.
My issue is that I got hooked there. I should have my shield ready to block hook.
Mm-hmm.
You hear it normally, but I forced 3 ults from me being in that fight, so I'll take it.
Mutant kind will be better off.
True. You got value. You got enough value.
Yeah.
All they did
I
was
got
make
Hela,
me
I got
warrior.
Oh, kind of just worked.
And you still win the fight, I think. Or no. No.
I'm peeking corner here to see where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I see Emma's just gonna try to full commit on me. I use that to counter her dash, and I punish it and kick her in. So I swing this ultimate, prevent Bucky. Got 2. And I use that 2 to counter the rest of that. Bucky's gonna try to full push me.
Armed and
So I'm just building charge,
Your
playing
battle
safe here.
raged on longer than any of us expected.
Unfortunately, our mag got burned, so that Bucky just has ult. I don't know why he's not ulting, but
Yo, Mag is definitely doing work. What I noticed.
yeah. So I'm gonna go in cloak here and try to kill cloak. Granted, she's shield dancing me, and I'm just gonna farm that and stay away from their Emmas. So I melee to break the crystal. I don't live there, but good fight, good stall, good ult charge game. Because I started that fight with an ult and ended 62.
hell will be
Yeah.
able to hold you for long.
You can't be rid of me so easily.
Here, this is still possible,
Only 60
but
seconds.
after seeing our cloak die, I just kind of back off and walk
Vehicle
away.
reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I want to deny their space on this high ground.
Yeah.
They're playing with Emma and just kick us off,
I was
and I won't
fine,
prevent
but
that.
thank you.
So I push that out to push out the Hela and the Mag's wall. So Mag has to either choose to bubble his teammate or bubble himself here. Ultron's just poking us at top left, so no, I'm not. It's just a flying character. He's
I
there.
definitely noticed your Mag is also doing like a lot of work this
Don't let
week.
anything
Yeah. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of stalling. I should have turned and kicked the Mag before that ended, but I didn't think he'd walk up like a lunatic. Nice hogs, I will give him that. He is a lunatic. So I'm swinging ult here. I know this is a big like ult investment, but I'm doing this to just get the final kills and stagger.
That's what
So
I
they're
wanted to say.
already
Like this
Yep.
choke, this area of the map is so tight. I feel like it's hard to get enough value on the mode.
You'd be surprised. So there's an angle where you can see through both doorways. So what I'm doing here is they're already down to their rocket. So I'm ulting this, turning the corner, and forcing them to play into my range. So I'm pulling 2, pulling 3.
Thank you.
I get Crystal out 100 charge, and I'm just gonna walk
Your
them.
part.
That vehicle moving again.
I get a little greedy here. No,
Just the tiny
she
bit.
grabs me over. I live here. I'm just gonna punch her. So I'm gonna use dash to get out, and just hope to God my shield works. There it
A lot
goes.
of people don't realize how good of a movement
who's
ability
here.
the dash is.
Yep, I'm just gonna. I poke their MLS second to try to maintain my charge, but none of them walk forward and the map reset. So, yeah.
Only 60 seconds
So,
left.
Emma ult. I have Mag Shield first. I'm gonna put mine out next, and then I'm just gonna hypnotize, and I know it'll be fine. And I'm just gonna counter. So Emma just used her grab here.
I am ready to
Get
put
Mag,
on a
I'm gonna ult,
show.
and I kick it in.
Here you use
And I'm gonna try to block it. Yeah, I didn't release my shield quick enough. But I'm just gonna try to burn for charge here. Because I'm already at 60. And they know they can't walk up easily with me here, so I'm just gonna demand space. I was hoping her, what's it called, Diamond Form against the world here. But she grabbed my mag in return after I backed. So I crystal her and try to punish her here.
quick interruption. What I've always wanted to do on Emma is go here and out
Mhm.
and make them basically walk off the map.
You can, but there is a safer way to do it. You can do it on that ledge. Like the one, like, right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You can do it there. It's a lot easier and it's quicker and they don't have to walk as far.
Okay.
I've done it with Spider-Man before. It's kind of funny, but normally it's gonna do that. I see that Mag is ulting here. I'm just gonna try to burn. I'm on Hela. I'm gonna swing ult to prevent Hela from ulting my backline, and then just keep them in check. So they're forced to use all of that. He gets ulted. I see Ultron. I have to ignore him. Just kind of punish tank. So we use rocket ult. We burn Hela. I miss because I'm a bum. Kill her though. I get hypnotized, but we still have rocket amp, so we're fine. I reload, so I have full charge. And I go back to try to gain charge. I think my mag dies. I got kicked outward, but I'm gonna use that and just go on Luna and cloak.
Go to the support a bit.
Yep.
The mighty Magneto, savior of
Although
New
they
York,
have
strikes again.
triple support as well.
Dude, your frames fucking die during. So I burn. I do this to body block. some reason it's kind of shooting them, so or kicking them apparently. So I grab Luna, try to force ult, and get her killed.
Nice.
So me body blocks with enough time for that to happen. I use ult to swing him, because it's overtime.
Is your
And
idea to pull them off the point right now?
correct. So you see how we have Cap? I'm trying to pull him off.
Us against the world.
Granted, they do have their cloak ult up, so here's what I like to call the Emma jerk-off effect.
Hold still. I'm trying to. Remo stands with you.
So I want to grab cloak, but she jumped in front of me, so I'm just going to kick Emma, burst the bubble, and then burn mag.
I am ready to put on a show.
They use their Luna. We also have a support ult up, so we're just going to try to burn through that, which we are currently doing. I almost have another ult here. So my main priority is to protect my team here and just burn through their Emma with my crystal, and because they stopped shooting me, I can do this again. So I'm just going to use Psionic Seduction to kind of force them to back up, or they just get mag ulted.
I think there was like
grabbed-
3 shields trying to shield your ult at some point.
Yep. I was hoping mag would just go for the back line, but it works. So I kick that, I kill Cloak. Emma's just going to fight me here, I'm going to back up so I don't get kicked, and I'm just going to burn her with crystal.
Remo stands with you.
Double KO.
And that's generally how the fight ends.
That's GG.
Final
A
score,
A lot of time you
2,
have to be
2,
adapting to your
3.
situation, so just kind of look at what's happening and try to assess.
I didn't look at how what the score was.
Another epic
2-3.
victory.
I thought that actually this is gonna be an overtime game for both teams, like going into another round.
Yeah, that was my first game of the season, everyone. Stacked lobby, streamers, pros, entire life.
And this is what currently called a diamond game, I think.
Yep. Yeah, you know, Hogs, Kelly, Tex, you know, Diamond.
Yeah, your casual diamond players.
Oh yeah, that.
Hope that this explanation of your decision making on a map is going to be helpful to a lot of people who are trying to learn the characters, also learning the matchups as you explain them. She is arguably, in my opinion, one of the best characters in the game right now.
I would say she's definitely an S or A tier. S for simply being able to just fight other characters and bully tanks.
Yes.
It's effectively the Malga effect. Kind of just like from Overwatch, you just bully the tank.
Yes. Do you have anything else that we can tag on? Because this video has already been going on for quite a long time.
I got an idea. Subscribe to J3. Twitch.tv. Twitch.tv/J3.
Of course, subscribe to J3. You can subscribe to me too, as well, if you want to.
And you're popular enough. How many millions you make a year?
Like 0, but that's not the point. Yeah, thank you so much for actually helping me out on this.
No problem.
I'm gonna look around and find some other characters that we can do for more people, some more players. I've been talking to a lot of people, so
All right.
I
Thanks
hope
you
to
for
make this
having me.
helpful. Oh, of course, you're welcome anytime.
Hope I was better than a bum Magic player. I don't know who that was.
Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and check out one of my other videos. See you next time, Raiders. Bye bye.